Hi Virgos, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And this is a past, present, and future reading. And I am going to timestamp each of the segments so that you can go into any of them that you want. So I'll put the timestamps below. But let's see what Spirit has for you. Let's see what is guiding you right now based on your past, what's going on with you in your present, and what is coming for a psychic prediction in the future. Let's get going. Let's see what we have. Okay, so the past. Let's see what we have. What does Spirit want to share with us? What did we learn? What were our lessons? What was important going on around us? Let's see what we have. I have scheduling. Most forms of prosperity require time and effort. Okay. Do you have room in your schedule for the abundance that's coming? Okay. It's coming into me more as trying to control time. Okay. Maybe that's something that you have always struggled with, that you are very precise, they're saying. But you run by a strict schedule. Maybe that was starting to rule your life. Like everything has to happen the same way every day, the routine. So maybe that's something that you've been working on, that you're a little bit more flexible, or you give yourself a little bit more time in your schedule for yourself, something like that. Spirit, please share with me. I have walking away. What you're doing now isn't working, but you are willing to walk away for room to make something better. I like the key in the respect of I'm going to try something new. So maybe some of you went out on your own. You could have started a business. You could have changed careers. But it was more of a sense of, I have to move in a different direction. The direction that I'm in isn't working. So it was like a halt, Spirit just said, like I stopped something in my life so that I can pick myself up and move myself over here. Now, it could be that you walked away from a relationship, you walked away from a marriage, but it is a sense of wanting to do something better for myself. I have researching. Before you make the next move, it's important for you to do some research. Okay, now that's coming into me as more studying, learning, advanced educations, experience. They're saying knowledge is key for you, that it's very important that you have the facts. You must want the facts and stuff. So you're very knowledgeable and you've been gaining knowledgeable. You've been getting your arms around a lot of knowledge in an area of your life. So you could be very, very good at what you do at this point. And those things could be very important to you. I have reckless, uncontrolled spending habits, impulsive purchases, and a financial journey that's a little bit hard. That's coming into me as the word they shared with me was escalation. So an escalating, all I can think of is a credit card debt, something like that. Like I wasn't expecting it to, maybe I needed it to survive, maybe I needed it to pay bills because of something that happened in my life. But I feel that it was like an unexpected escalation of a debt. And I feel like that caused a great amount of worry, a great amount of stress, and a great amount of financial fear. Like, how am I going to get out of this? How am I going to repair this? So I just feel like, and they're saying it was out of your control at the time. It could have been a circumstance. It could have been you had no choice. Medical bills had to be put on there, so it feels like it just was such a burden and such a weight on your shoulders. It was very, it compressed you somehow, like that's all you could think about. I have a Knight of Cups. Beautiful. I have a Page of Wands. I have a Two of Cups. And I have a Sun. For some of you, I feel like you have met the person that you want to be with. You could be still very happy with this person. It feels more like right from the start. It feels like as soon as I met this person, I knew this was the person that I wanted to be with. I wanted to spend my life with. So some of you could be with definitely your soulmate, and I feel like you knew. I have an Emperor. I feel this person is very good to me. I feel like this person is strong. They're my rock, Spirit just said. I have more than I've ever wished for. This is what I always wish for. So I'm going to say for many of you, as far as a relationship goes, that you could be in the past, you could have been with somebody that you really, really loved. You really were on an adventure with this person, and for some reason, there was that sense of walking away. Now, some of you walked away from this, but the start of it was beautiful. The start of it was this gorgeous, I've never been so in love. So you could have been very, very much in love with this person, you know, the person that you married. And when you got married, you were very in love. And something happened, things changed. So I guess they're just reminding you of they're saying you had it once, so it's almost a feeling of I had it once, I'll have it again. For those of you that haven't found love again, I have an 8 of Swords, but this person must have held you back in some way with that 8 of Swords. They had to have either not allowed you to develop and grow, or you didn't grow together. One of you could have grown, like you could have grown, and wanted new things and wanted to change and wanted to try new things, wanted to move, wanted children, you know, whatever it was. And the other one didn't want those things. So I feel like you grew apart. So there's a sense of that. Spirit, please share with me. What is it about the past what have I learned? Deep, dark times and isolation. I needed time alone. You could have spent some time, years alone. You could have been, I just want to be single. I just want to be alone. I don't want to have to take care of anybody else. The dark night of the soul, that's coming into me as a little bit of the shadow work that we all go through, that I had to get rid of resentments. I had to learn how to handle my emotions. So I feel like you've kind of worked on those things. That's something that was important to you. I have devotion, hopelessly devoted to you. I do feel like there was a deep love. Now, some of you could still be very in love with this person. You could still have this person in your life, but it is a feeling of, I didn't want to be held back. So hopefully they are saying parted ways though. So many of you parted ways from this person, even if you were in love with this person. It could have been that you just felt like you had outgrown them and you felt like you had other things that you wanted to do with your life. So, but you could have been very devoted to this person for a long time. Soul mirroring, exposing and revealing all. Just a feeling of a close look at myself. There, she's looking at a crystal ball. So it's a feeling of, I took a close look at myself. I really wasn't happy at the time, and something had to change. And so I think that you took a leap of faith, either for yourself or, what was ahead of you. So let's see let's see how that brought you into the present and how that is affecting you now. Spirit, please share with me. What is it that you need me to know? Let's see. I've got some cards in the wrong place, so let me just do this. Okay. Spirit, the present. Please tell me what you have for me for the present. What does my Virgo need to know? Jumping cards back here. I have real promises. Release the chains of the past and dance to the rhythm of possibility. You're free to move. There is an incredible sense of I needed to be free. With that eight of Swords, it was, I just needed to breathe. I needed to be free. I needed to make my own choices. I needed to follow my own guidance. I needed to be alone for a while. So whatever that was, it was a transition they're showing me. I have a wise counsel, seeking guidance from trusted friends, even getting guidance from therapists in the present. I'm working with somebody. I'm listening to my spirit guides. I've connected to my old friends that I put on hold because of a relationship for a long time. I've reconnected with some old friends. That feels good. I have on your own. It takes time. It's time to take some alone time and be single. Yeah, there's an incredible sense of this lone wolf, of I'd rather be alone than be with somebody that I don't want to be with, or I'd rather be alone than be with that I can't do what I want to do. And I don't feel like I'm following my own path, or I'm making choices for myself anymore. So there is definitely, that was the fork in the road, that, the sense of I need to be free and take care of myself. I have a cutting edge, slicing through obstacles, carving a path towards your dream and clearing the way. I feel like the financial fears that we found ourselves in the past, and the circumstances connected to those, I feel like I had to clear that. I had to cut that, whether it was bankruptcy, taking on loans to pay off that debt, working another job to pay it off. I just feel like I had to make almost an extreme effort to get myself out of that situation. But I did. And I don't feel like I'm there today, or I'm working myself through that now in the present. Spirit, please share with me. These are some initials. They might have some connection to you. The letter I, insight, trusting your intuition. I do feel like you were guided to be alone for a while. I do feel like you're okay with that. For those of you that are still there, that intuition could also be that, I know that I'm more connected now spiritually. That was important to you. This whole experience of transition could have made you feel I need to rely on that spiritual connection more to get me through it. So maybe you gained knowledge, Spirit said, of who you are and what's your purpose? What's your purpose here? I have the letter A, abundance. There's more than enough, and you have financial gains starting to come into you. You're much more comfortable. You're much more secure. Good. I have the letter U, realizing your own uniqueness, re-identifying yourself, Spirit just said, finding myself again, finding myself true self. So it's almost like who was I? Who was I? And then who am I now? And I feel like that's been a big deal, because you've changed so much. You have turned into a different person, like a completely different person in the present. I have the letter P. I'm finding my path. I'm finding my purpose. And I'm finding work meaningful to me. So you've made some significant change in your life that steered you in the direction, Spirit just said, of what you're meant to be doing. And you're just starting to see that for yourself now. It's almost like your eyes are opening, or I can feel it in my soul. I know that I'm on the right path. I can hear it. I can feel it. Oh, my whole body's tingling. So you are on the right path. How good. Good. I have honest work. That's coming into me as I'll do anything, like nothing is beneath you. If you have to have 2 jobs, you'll have 2 jobs. If you have to work nights and weekends, that's fine. So it's a feeling of not just survival, but that second, if I had to have additional work or additional income, it's because I want it. It's because I want better things. It's because I don't ever want to feel like I'm in that financial fear again. So I'll do it. Are you going to pay me to do it? Sign me up. So I feel like you're willing to try new things. I have rolling the dice, putting myself out there. I'm taking risks on myself that I never took before. I'm opening myself up to people. I'm opening myself up to groups. I'm opening myself up to stepping out of my comfort zone. So you are definitely exploring like another side of yourself that maybe you didn't see as a teenager or a young adult. So I really like that, taking risks that I wouldn't have taken before. I have ups and downs. I'm okay. Again, I feel like I'm okay with that. I can handle it now. I'm stronger. I make decisions better. I know that this too shall pass. It's not forever. So even if I feel like I have like things that hit me, I don't freak out. You're not losing it over that. Okay. So things happen to everybody, but you're not losing it. And right now I'm engaging in work that I feel good about, and I'm doing the best I can. It's almost a feeling of I'm a rising star, right? I'm a rising star. I'm rising above. Every year gets better is how I feel. If it's something that you're building a business, you're building your career, you're trying to improve yourself in some way right now. It's like every year gets better and better. I have a Knight of Wands. You're finding your passion. You're finding yourself. There's a lot about your identity that you've found a new identity in your present. I have a Four of Wands. Celebration. Possibly a connection. That's a long-term commitment. Could be a marriage. Could be you're very passionate about somebody else. I have a Nine of Pentacles. I feel more secure in general. Okay, whether it's security I brought into my life or somebody has come into my life that also makes me feel secure. And I have a Five of Wands. So that came into me. It's interesting that it's still a battle for me. Like you're still struggling in the present of the wounds from the past, that you could still be trying to dig yourself out of something, or it's just a sharp reminder of how painful it was, of what you went through. But Spirit's saying you're not there today, and they want you to just keep moving forward, and you are making progress, and they want you to keep working on this purpose and this identity is what they really shared with me. So that is beautiful for your present. So I want to thank Spirit for these messages. And let's see what your future says. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. Spirit, what's coming for us in the future? What is it that you need us to know? I have an ending. You may leave a position or terminate something. You may change a career completely. Okay, a career, a position, maybe making a significant change in, and they're saying lifestyle. So there's, it could be connected to your lifestyle. It could be, I'm changing positions because the new opportunity gives me flexibility. I work out of my home. I don't have to travel as far. I don't have a commute. So it feels more like I'm changing because it's just better for my lifestyle is how it came into me. Cutting back. Could be I'm reducing my hours, something like that. I have good luck. Good fortune is improving. Yeah, it gets better every year. There's a sense of every year that you make progress. Like you can see that this year is going to be better than last year. And whether it's income, whether it's improvements around your home, feeling good about yourself, relationships. It's like every year just keeps getting better and better. So a little bit of the luck following you, not just like a one-shot deal. Like you were lucky on that one day. It feels like the luck is following you. I always believe that people who have difficult years early on in life, like, they went through a lot when they were younger. I feel like they paid their dues with their I had difficult years. And then I feel like from that point on, they have better years. So if you already had your difficult years, look forward to the better years, because I think everybody gets good years and bad years in their lifetime. So if you really went through a struggle already and you're like, I could never do that again, then just look forward to what's ahead. Because I don't think Spirit gives you to one person that many difficult years. I just don't believe it. I have them moving up. Things are increasing. That's coming into me as travel, going to Europe, go see the Eiffel Tower, go to Rome. You have a list of places you want to go. Nice. I have you're making it work. I do. I feel like no matter what, you figure it out. Nuts and bolts. It's almost like my head is always kind of figuring it out. Okay. Like I'm not going to figure something out, whether it's a problem, a challenge. I find the solution. You just always figure it out, and you will continue to do that into the future. So that is probably one of your strengths, whether you know it or not. That's probably something that you're very good at. The nuts and bolts of a situation. You get down to the nuts and bolts and make it and fix it. Are you one of those people who can put together a IKEA piece of furniture? I just want to know, because I'm going to give you a gold star on your forehead if you can. All right, let's see what else they have for you. I have a mistress, loss, calling all the shots. There could have been interference in your past. The way that word mistress came in, it could have been a third party situation that just blew up your life. It could have been literally just, there's some bitterness there still, even heading into the future. Had that not happened, would I still be with that person? My life, it took it changed the destination or the projection of my life. Possibly third-party interference that hurt you greatly. I have a Snow Queen. Inner conflict. Not necessarily a cold heart, but I'm going to say defensiveness in certain situations in the future. Not in all situations. But in certain situations, you have a tendency to not let somebody in until maybe you know them, or until you trust them, or till you see that they're worthy of your trust in some way. And I think it's even friendships. I think it's even strangers to friendships, not necessarily even romance. So I guess maybe that's something you can work on, that I'm going to be a little bit more open and kind of love people until they prove me wrong energy, instead of you've got to prove to me that you're worthy of my time. So we want to kind of look at it a little bit differently, maybe. Small offers are coming in. That is coming into me. The small offers coming in feels like small people, like children coming into your life. So it was almost a sense of this little teacup, a little girl's teacup set. It could be a grandchild coming into your life. It could be a child coming into your life. And I do feel little girls, because I have like a fairy tale energy of like dress up as a princess with like a little tea party set that I'm playing with this person. So it's a little girl angel coming into your life is how I feel. Spirit, please share with me. I've been feeling lost, not knowing what to do. And that came into me as working on myself in the future, that you could find yourself at a stage in your life that you want to do more work. You want to feel better. You want to feel healthier. You want to feel more spiritual. You want to feel more relaxed. So it could come in the future where you just are putting a very conscious effort into working on your emotions, or retreats, Bible study, group therapy, something that would be, this is for me and this is helping me. I feel better because of it, for whatever reason. I think we all need that. I think we all need that all the time. So it's a, you know what, if that's what's going to make me feel good, I'm going to do it. If I need to go see a therapist, I'm going to go see a therapist, you know. So there could be a phase in your life where, you know, I'm going to, you know, meet with somebody to help me if that's what you need. I have a Page of Wands. I have a Nine of Pentacles. I have a Lover's card. And I have an Eight of Pentacles. A couple things are coming into me. First of all, I think the work that you're going to be doing in the future, you're much more passionate and excited about. It's something that you learned about yourself, what you like to do. And it could have nothing to do with what you're doing today. It could be like your whole life changed. But it does feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. And I feel the money is coming in, Spirit's saying. So there's a sense of, I make good money. I love what I do. I'm passionate about what I do. The Lover's card was another true soulmate coming into your life that you truly are going to be in love with, and heading into almost this sunset feeling, growing old together. So if that person hasn't arrived yet, then that's something to look forward to. So I do have this beautiful sense of, in my future, I have this new love, and it's a soul love. I have a Six of Swords. So that I actually enjoy for your whole reading, because there's this incredible sense of you just moving away from things. You did so much work to get to where you are, and you changed so dramatically in your present to be like this new identity. So you're constantly moving away from those, and Five of Cups would be great, and Five of Pentacles. This is like the grand finale for you. Everything that you kind of suffered through early on in life, being disappointed in others, struggling financially or with health, having some kind of setback, and just having to move on from that and let that go, and trusting that, you know, there's going to be something better for you. And, you know, heading into the future, you have this new soulmate. You're doing something that you love. You found your passion, your purpose. You're definitely financially secure and in a better place from where you were. So some of the things that you really struggled with when the years were really difficult, I feel like Spirit pulled you out of, and you're not there. And there's no, you know, yeah, we look back and it's like a memory and I think about it, but I don't harp on it anymore, or I don't worry about it anymore. 222 on the clock when I'm recording this, so we'll take that angel number as well. Spirit, any timelines around this connection that are important to me? Any timelines that you need me to know? I have 3 months from now, the number 27. Maybe some answers are coming. I have, it's the wrong time. Maybe they don't want you to make any big moves or big decisions right now. The number 42. I have August being important. I like the lavender fields too. If you're a lavender person, maybe something has to do with purples, lavender, the smell lavender, lavender farm, lavender oils. That's stress. That's a stress reducer, is lavender. So maybe you have stress. Maybe you're learning to release your stress. So look for lavender. Smell lavender candles. The number 40, timing is pushed back due to blockages. So those could be things that you're working through right now. You're trying to push through something. I'm going to go with this August. Bottom of the deck is June. It's the right time to take action. I'm going to say that heading into the spring, that there's something going on with you that it's like a pull the trigger energy. Move forward with it, a move, changing jobs, starting something big. It's like a pulling of the trigger energy. So June, August, something like that is time to take action. Right now, we could be feeling like we're not ready to move forward. But I'm going to say go heading into the summer months for sure. So let's put this out into the universe. It was beautiful. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new. Hit that like button to thank me. It helps our channels. Thank you. Comment, claim it, own it. It's yours. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, check out my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. I did want to mention on my website, for those of you have been, a couple of people have been asking me recently, do I have smaller readings? And I do. I have a mini reading on my website. It's a 1-question recorded card reading where you get a video of your question and your cards. It's about 10 minutes. It's a $45 reading. And I turn those around in about 48 hours from the time that I receive them. And I email you the recording. So if that's something that you might be interested in, you can find that on my website. So I will put that link in the description below. So I hope you enjoyed your past, present, future reading today. If you did, let me know in the comments. We'll see you again real soon.